A power vacuum in Westeros and the series catching up with the source books makes the future uncertain and exciting. Recommended for you. Watch the new teaser for Jurassic World. Watch the new teaser for Jurassic World. Watch the first trailer for Fear the Walking Dead. Watch the first trailer for Fear the Walking Dead. New Mad Max Fury Road trailer is pure adrenaline pumping insanity. New Mad Max Fury Road trailer is pure adrenaline pumping. How to hack your car promoted. How to hack your car. Pop Hop sponsored links by this article contains spoilers. Click here to reveal them. More review. The comedians in search of a punchline. Kathy Bates is returning for American Horror Story. Hotel rising levels of toxic gas found in homes near fracking sites. NBC News bystander considered erasing footage of cop shooting. NBC News spring storm brings tornadoes, grapefruit-sized hail. NBC News early in the 5th season of Game of Thrones, Daenerys Targaryen, conqueror of Meereen and aspirant to the Iron Throne of Westeros, has to deal with a family problem. Her dragons' her children are getting too big, and she can't control them anymore. 2 of them are locked up, for their safety or everyone else's, beneath the Pyramid City. The biggest, Drogon, has been all in the countryside for weeks. Damn kids. Once they grow up and learn how to drive, there's no controlling them. In the story, the dragons are a metaphor for Dany's power. As it grows greater, it becomes more difficult to control, as she's learned in Meereen, where effectively governing the city of former slave masters has proved harder than liberating it. It's a typical message for Game of Thrones, which has always balanced its fantasy thrills with realpolitik. An awesome champion, it argues, is not necessarily a great ruler, and you are only a leader to the extent you can prove yourself worth following. Or as the season premiere puts it, a dragon queen without dragons is not a queen. But the dragons could also be a metaphor for Game of Thrones itself, which is the offspring of the incomplete A Song of Ice and Fire novel series by George R.R. Martin. In its first episodes, it was newly hatched and wobbly, dependent on its mother novels. Gradually it grew, became confident, got its own voice, experimented with going its own way. It started to outgrow its parents. Several storylines are approaching or passing what Martin has written in 5 novels. It's anybody's guess when the projected final 2 books come out, though the previous 2 took about 5 years each. The adapters, David Benioff and D.B. Weiss, say they've consulted with Martin on his master plan, but they're not waiting for him. As the series moves past the book on some storylines and changes others to better suit the screen, for the first time readers are as likely to be surprised by what happens as non-readers. Like it or not, this critter's gotta fly solo now. And it is still a magnificent beast, bold, confident and venturing off in new directions. It's continuing to expand to new destinations on the map that springs to life in the title sequence. In Dawn, we meet the Sand Snakes, the bastard daughters of Oberyn Martell, preparing vengeance for their father's death last season in trial by combat against the Lannisters' champion the Mountain. Arya Stark, Maisie Williams, pursues her own payback plot by traveling a continent away to Bravos, apprenticing with the mystic society of the Faceless Men to learn the skills of an assassin. But the new episodes also have old characters recross paths, and move to bring some long-separated characters together. One of the most fruitful new scenarios is a departure from the books, but a well-publicized one. Spymaster Varys, Conleith Hill, and fugitive patricide Lord Tyrion, Peter Dinklage, are on the eastern continent headed to Dany, whom Varys believes is Westeros' savior. Giving the silver-tongued pair their own road movie is a treat, and it returns to one of the series' longtime themes, what makes a good ruler. An honest but weak monarch can mean chaos, a strong but cruel one terror. When Varys hopes that Dany can deliver a land where the powerful do not prey on the powerless, Tyrion scoffs, that's how they became powerful in the first place.